Okay, let's see what today's card is. This is for letter A. What does letter A pickers want for today? This is for letter B. And I'll get a couple more shuffles. Okay, I'll take that. So that's the letter for letter B. And now I've got letter C. There we go. One there. Okay, what have we got? Isaiah for letter A. It's a good time to start giving birth to new ideas and situations in your life. The angels, or angel Isaiah, is watching over you and guiding you and protecting you during these changes that you're going through at the present, because it feels like I'm coming up with ideas, and I'm picking out which ideas to go for, you know, go down that route, or I can go down that. I feel as if I've got 2 or 3 choices, and it's talking about new ideas, it's talking about new situations, you know, it's happening in your life. So if you've been getting bombarded with different ideas, look at 2 or 3 of them and go with them, and then you'll find the one that you want and the one that's going to take you as far as you need to go. Isaiah's watching over you, you know, he's guiding you, he's protecting you during the changes that's going to be coming up over the next couple of months. I feel as if October is important because I'm seeing the oranges, and to me, orange, it's associated to Halloween and such like that. So I'm thinking about October. So I'm going to say from now until October, you're going to have a lot of ideas coming to your mind, and you've been asked to write them down. Take note of them, especially the important ones, because from October, you're going to be implementing them ideas. You're going to be building upon them ideas and bringing them to fruition. And it doesn't really matter whether it's to do with kids, whether it's to do with family, whether it's to do with a job, whether it's to do with creative, but it's all going to be positive. It's all going to work. You know, to me, it feels, yeah, I'm excited for it. It feels positive. You know, I feel as if I want to get up and jumping and running, because these ideas are gonna, wow, you know. B is all about speaking. It's all about having the confidence to speak. And I mean, one of the biggest issues I have, and I've never done rostrum because of it, is because of the public speaking side of it. I've never wanted to stand up there and be that person at the front of the stage. I've always wanted to be the one at the back. It doesn't matter whether I do shows and I am at the front of the stage, or I'm running my own open circle and I'm at the front of the stage. You know, I'm the one that's got to stand up. So I feel as if it's about confidence, and I feel as if it's about practicing your skills, because it feels like you're going to be the one that's going to be at the front of the row. You're going to be the one that's going to do the talking. It's talking about speaking. It's talking about using that chakra. All them things that you've not been able to say them, because the time's right to be saying them now. You know, it's talking about life purpose. It's talking about evolved skills of speaking. You know, so you might have to at work. It's like I feel as if I want to be telling you to watch out at work, where you're going to have to stand up and say what you've got to say and be honest about it. You know, it just feels like it's about time somebody opened their mouth and let the belly rumble. They've kept it quiet for so long, and it's time to, you know, speak it out. It's also talking about building confidence, and if you start little and build and build and build and build and build and build on that, you'll be a great speaker in a year or so's time. I mean, look at me. I never thought I'd be doing half the things that I'm doing because I didn't have the confidence to open my mouth and speak. Now I have, you know, and I'm on video doing these, speaking. Yeah, there's nobody here but me and my dogs, but that's not the point. The point is I'm speaking and I'm sending it out into the world. Can't delete it now. It's gonna go, you know. So watch out for situations where you're going to be up and you're going to be speaking, and all attention is going to be on you. Shine. It's about shining in the moment, you know. It's like just go and go with it and go with the flow and enjoy it, you know. Just enjoy it. And C's card, it's all about sending love out to those friends, sending love out to family, sending that love out to the world, sending that love out into nature. But it also reminds me of being closed off from love. You know, it's like sometimes we can close ourselves off from other people because of situations that we're going through ourselves, and we want to retreat. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't send your friends that little bit of love, and if you can't give your attention as in being there in person, sending love is just as much, because we feel the impact of that. Okay, I've dropped my cards, but I'm just going to go with this one. I'm not going to go with them all. Right, I've got a big Y here. As you can see, it's there in the green, and it's like a yes answer, Y, and then an R. So it could be year. It feels like a yes answer. It feels like a positive answer. And I've also got this dog as well. It feels like there's a bit of a puppy dog there. So if anybody's just recently had a dog, got a new dog, is showing up. I do feel as if I want to be mentioning a certain person's name, but I'm not going to, because that's not fair. But it's talking about a year. There's going to be changes coming within the year, and it's going to be yes, 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 yes. So I'm going to say that next year is going to be a really positive year for whoever I'm talking about in this card. I've got the triangle, and to me the triangle is that 3 point. It's that 3 and 3, you know, the power of 3. And I know in Wicca or Pagan there isn't no power of 3, but to me 3 has always been important, you know. We have a past, we have a present, and we have a future. That's 3, isn't it? You know. I'm going to have to stop saying you know. But I'm getting this triangle. 3 points. 3 things. Watch things happen in 3s. There's a flower there. Feels like a sunflower. If anybody can take a sunflower for someone in spirit. Feel like I've got a witch's hat as well, because it's just next to the triangle. There's a bit of a witch's hat. I think that feels more like a bison. It doesn't come up very often, even though it's quite a powerful animal, but it feels like I've got a bison in the cards. Now, one of my buffalo, that's it, buffalo bison. I know one of my spirit animals is a white bison. So if somebody's been getting new spirit animals coming through, I see a bison. And a bison symbolises, it's a reminder that you always have everything that you need. You know, it also means that your attitudes towards abundance influences the rest of this planet. It's moreover the beast teaches us that abundance is a present. If you honour everything as sacred, you will always have plenty when you express gratitude to every part of creation. Buffalo symbolism is also representative of prayer, gratitude and praise. You can call upon the animal for the needs of all creatures. It will bring you harmony. Therefore, a buffalo meaning teaches you to be thankful for the gifts that you have already received. Alternatively, the totem can also be reminding you that you need to stay grounded as you work towards greater abundance. Because sometimes, sometimes we can have lots of great abundance round about us, and it keeps coming in, and your ego's going up, and your ego's going up, and it's going up higher and higher and higher. And the buffalo is like, oi, get your ass back down here. You need to stay grounded, because this could stop at any time. And if you don't want it to stop, you need to get off that horse that you put yourself up on, you know. Get grounded, get back on the ground. Get your roots into the ground. It's equally important as the goals that it's talking about success, basically. It's like your path towards success is equally as important as the goals that you accomplish, you know. So you've got to remember that it's all important. But I also feel as if I've got an army connection, because I've got a gentleman down here with a gun. It feels like a gun to me. I've got an M and a number 2. I've got a gentleman there with a helmet on. So there's an army connection with this card. So yeah, anybody it's either been in the army or knows somebody who's been in the army, then I feel as if that is targeted towards them. This message, I've got somebody with one eye on the ball. It's a gentleman, he's got baldish hair. I'm only seeing the one eye, because it's like I'm seeing it around there, and there's his eye. So at the minute he's only got one eye on the ball, and I just want to say to him, get both eyes on, not one. Get your both eyes on the ball. You'll progress better. Feels like there's a bit of a cave going on there, and I've got somebody coming out. So to me it feels like somebody's gone through a depression and they're finally coming out of that cave that they put themselves in. That's positive, because the sunflower's down there as well. I see that sunflower. And some sunflowers remind me of June. You know, June, July. These summer months, basically, because you start it off at a certain time, it grows so tall. And it's like these ideas that you've got going on in your mind, it can grow so tall. Implement them. It's all about implementing them. Yeah, this army connection still on this side. There's a horse there. It's a chariot. It's about success. Again, so the bison and the chariot, both successful animals. I'm reminded to be. I've got a Staffordshire. I've got a staffy there. Looks like a right little staffy face. It reminds me of our Angel, but she's got a shorter face. This one's a longer face. So if anybody can take a staffy with a proper Staffordshire Bull Terrier with the long snouts. Feels like I've got. I want to say it's more. It's a guide. I've got a guide here with the lion, and the lion's Leo, because we've come into Leo, it being August, as Tina likes to remind me. But I've got this guide here, and he seems to have a bit of a cloak round about him, and he's got this Leo energy, this proud energy, this proudful, and he's got a right to be proud. It feels like he's got a right to be proud, and I want to say it's connected to this army. I mean, I know some of you in my group, and I think this gentleman, I know this is for him, because it really does feel that. I think that's because I had your mother-in-law's ring the other day, and that should give you a connection as to who I'm talking about, because I don't want to put names on, except for Tina's. Sorry, Tina. You know I love you. Okay, what else? Has anybody had issues with their eye? Because I'm just seeing a face with an eye patch. So if anybody's had any issues with their eye. I'm also getting shoes. It's like I've got a heeled shoe. Shoes are made for walking and dancing. So I can see them shoes there. Don't know if anybody's got any pair of shoes. Why I'd see that, I don't know, but there you go. Do you know, every angle I look at this, I've got this gentleman with a gun. Every angle. And I feel as if it's connected to that. It's going to take a year, whatever it is. Because it's YR. YR. It's going to take a year. Frog. Not sure whether it's a frog or a toad. I think I want to go with toad, actually. Toad. I can just see the face there of it. And you can say a toad is a frog and a frog is a toad, but you'd be surprised, you know, because they're both actually different. I don't see anything coming up with a frog, but it's there for me, frog. Ooh, it's talking about opportunities. It's talking about time is right to implement opportunities. It's talking about opportunities in transition. It's about helping you swim easily through some tough life changes. So I'm going to say that, yeah, changes are going to be made. And you're going to see the difference in October. And yes, there's going to be challenges there. But you've got Archangel Isaiah guiding you along. You know, it just feels like... it feels good to me. It really does. It feels exciting. It's like, wow. Because it's bringing about a big change. It's going to create a big change in your life. And in the next 3 months, getting into that, or moving towards that, it's going to be a bit challenging, but you've been asked to, you know, see it through. Give it the year and watch the change. Oh, me. Why do I keep coming back to that? You're not being asked to go back, are you? That's or, you know, maybe get involved in the TA or something like that. Because I know you've left. So why am I seeing it so prominent in my card? I think it's caused enough pain, to be fair. Okay, that's been that card done. Okay, so again, frog symbolises personal power. You know, it's about your own personal power. I've got a gentleman there. I can just see a gentleman coming in. No, it's not. I lie. Apologise for that. It's a lady. It's an elderly lady. She's got short brown hair. She's wearing either a black or brown V-neck top. But I can see her coming in there. She's coming in quite strong. And she's not far away from this gentleman. The army gentleman. Guitar. I'm seeing a guitar there. I don't know if anybody does any strumming. It's, yeah, it feels like it's definitely a guitar. Yeah, I'm done now. I'm done. Right, okay, I'm going to leave that there. Right, thank you.